What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video of Maxed Out KB. We're going to take a little break from the series, Jabari Spade series. The next game, actually, next video will be his state championship, right? Will be his state championship. Of course, NCAA dropped some screenshots, right? So they dropped some screenshots for NCAA 26. And I will say, they don't look too different than NCAA 25, but it still looks flawless, right? It still looks flawless. I mean, I kind of want to go over the Fighting Irish versus Penn State. Of course, this is the main one that everybody's going to point out, that this is NCAA 26 because he is diving for the pylon, right? As you can see him. I mean, and this is one of your top running backs in NCAA. I think his name is like Love or something. I forgot the brother's name, but straight dog. And he did his thing in the playoffs. But I mean, and it looks good, bro. You know, it really looks good. They all tackling him at his legs, and he's trying to dive into the end zone by hitting the pylon. And it'll be better. Like, and, you know, this is just screenshots, but I think it would be lit if they added him diving into the pylon and he still loses control of the ball, right? So some may think it's a fumble, but of course, when you rewind it, you'll see that his hand, you know, broke the line, the ball ended up breaking the line, ended up hitting the pylon, and, you know, so on and so forth. Y'all get what I'm saying, but I think that would be lit. I think that will add so much immersion to the game, man. And with them even tackling, it just looks, it looks perfect, right? It looks perfect with all of the facial expressions. But I mean, you know, of course, everybody's looking for that one leg sleeve. So that's what I'm looking for. You know, that's what I'm looking for. That is for sure. Right, so now going on to the next picture, man, we got Ryan Day. We got everybody in the background. I try to look for the full picture. I might be able to put it up here, but a lot of people say it doesn't look like Ryan Day. It looks like Ryan Day to me. It looks just like Ryan Day to me. And then with the players in the background, look a bit more realistic, but at the same time, that's not gameplay. Let's just be real. Like, this is gameplay, but they're going to polish it to the point where it's almost like, oh, dang, right? They're really making this bad boy look ultra realistic. Hopefully they give us more accessories for our coaches, right? Different type of hats, different color hats. Like, I mean, we should be able to create the coach the same way we create an athlete on the game, right? If I don't, shoot, let's just say I want him wearing a red collar shirt throughout the whole season. I can do that. Or I can switch it around, do a red, blue. I mean, it really doesn't matter, right? I should be able to use all color schemes for any pants. You know, I should be able to have track suits. I should be able to have regular suits, you know, and just casual, right? But I mean, they should be able to mix it up. Hopefully they give us that option to mix it up, right? But it looks good, man. It looks good. And then moving on to the next picture, as we can see, you have a decision to make before you go to college. They are bringing back high school to Road to Glory, so that's going to be pretty fun. I mean, right now, like I said, with my series, I'm doing the best that I can with my high school series, literally going from 8th grade all the way up until his senior year of high school, and then he's going to go off to college. So, and we're actually wrapping up on his sophomore year right now. So before this game could even come out, we're going to be able to have an opportunity to see what school Jabari Spade want to go to. But this right here is lit, guys. This right here is lit. And hopefully, man, they give us an actual story, but not like, what was it, Long Shot, right? Long Shot back in, I think it was like Madden 2015 or 2016. It was just terrible. It was terrible. And something that nobody should have really had to deal with, right? Because we thought it was going to be something, but it really wasn't, right? It really was not. Then the next screenshot, we get to see Ryan Williams doing that crazy, I'm talking about that filthy catch against my favorite team, the Georgia Bulldogs. This one looks good too, bro. This one looks really, really good. Like I said, we're all looking for that one leg sleeve, man. We all want to see that one leg sleeve. Hopefully we can get that in this game. And what I also want them to do is be a bit more realistic about the player's body build as well. A lot of these wide receivers are mad skinny. So we should be able to make them not super skinny, but we should be able to make it should replicate real life. It should replicate real life. A lot of these players, man, even if you put them at 160 pounds, they still have a little bit of meat on them, right? Pause. But you know, it needs to be a little bit more realistic, in my opinion, when it comes down to player body models. But like I said, man, still looks beautiful. Then we got Michigan and Penn State. I mean, once again, it looks good, right? It really does look good the way he's running. Like I said, I wish they would do a little bit more, especially when it comes down to, and I know this is kind of off topic, but when you're talking about rolling up the jerseys, like how they had, like Ezekiel Elliott had when he played for Ohio State, it needs to be a bit more realistic on that as well, right? I think that they make the jerseys a little too baggy when they do that. It needs to still be skin tight. It still needs to be skin tight in my opinion. But overall, I think the running animations are about to look good. And I'm not even saying that they look bad on NCAA 25. They look good on NCAA 25. It looks more realistic in this one, in my opinion. Then last but not least, we got the Tennessee football stadium. They're going to change the time of the day within the game, so you'll be able to see the sun actually setting like they did back in NCAA 14 and the previous games. Why did they take it out? Who knows, right? Who knows? But once again, we're going to be able to get that. And then with the addition of a lot of college stadiums, adding these fireworks and adding all of this stuff, man, to the stadium to make it more immersed. When you're scoring a touchdown, when a team scores a touchdown, the lights start to flicker, and then you start to see fireworks pop out. That is beautiful. I'm glad that they're adding that into the game. I love it, bro. You can't even be mad at that, man. You can't even be mad at that. Now, what I try to do is I try to zoom in, try to see if I can zoom in on the players from the Tennessee Vols, but you really can't. Really can't zoom in much to try to see what their equipment look like. So guys, listen, we're going to be doing more. We're going to be doing lives. We're going to be doing all of that good stuff come tomorrow, so we can deep dive into it. We can react to the trailers. We can react to some of the gameplay. We can break it down, try to see what changes they've made, see what they've added. I mean, this is going to be fun, guys. I honestly think this is going to be fun. So if you are an avid listener of this channel, you like to watch a lot of these videos, you like to watch my videos, definitely subscribe to the channel, because we're going to be going over this in depth. I mean, this is going to be fun, guys. This is going to be fun. And if you have not been keeping up with my series, I highly suggest that you do. Something pretty fun for you guys. So look, man, do me a huge favor. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know, guys, what do y'all think down below?